Good morning, Edgewood. Will you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Friday, March 14th. That means it's Pie Day.
What's Pie Day? Do we get to eat pie?
Not that kind of pie. Pie Day is a celebration of the irrational number pi. Pie Day is on March 14th, or 314, because the first three digits of pi are 3.14.
Geez, all this talk about pie is making me hungry. For today's lunch, we have buckeye stromboli with marinara sauce, a salad mix, veggie cups and dip, fruit juice, applesauce, and a fruit roll-up.
The Spring Talent Show is just around the corner, and by that, I mean tonight. Tickets are only $5 each, and children under 5 years old enter free. The doors open at 5:40 and the show starts at 6 o'clock. Come out and see many talents of our very own Edgewood and Brayden students, with all proceeds benefiting the freshman and sophomore classes. We hope to see you there.
But the excitement doesn't end there. You'll get to see your favorite teachers act like complete idiots at the Staff Olympics next Monday. There will be 6 teams, 8 games, prizes, and lots of fun to be had only during 6th and 7th period on March 17th.
And that's still not all, because next week is the last week before spring break, so we're celebrating with the School Spirit Week. Monday's theme is St. Patrick's Day. We're all green and gold. Tuesdays is Rhyme Without Reason, 2 people dressing as 2 things that rhyme but don't make sense together, like dairy and fairy. So grab a friend and come up with a great rhyming costume. Wednesdays is Barbecue Dad versus Soccer Mom, and Thursday's theme is Vacation Day. There is no theme for Friday, as there is no school that day.
In less exciting news, end-of-course exams will begin after spring break, starting with the English 2 exam on Wednesday, April 2nd, and Thursday, April 3rd. If you are testing, you will report to school as normal. Testing room locations with your name will be hung on the library windows and the inner cafeteria. Please make sure to bring a pencil and a charged Chromebook. If you are not testing and have transportation, you will arrive at 11 o'clock for a delayed start. Those who do not have transportation will also arrive at the normal time, but stay in the inner and outer cafeteria for study hall supervised by teachers.
Attention sophomores. The Youth Leadership Program, a hands-on leadership experience for high school juniors, is open for next year's applications. Tuition is $400, and there is about one program day per month. Your absence will be excused, and the day counts as a field trip. You can apply by scanning the QR code on the screen or going to the link. The deadline for applications is May 9th.
For seniors, cap and gown orders have been delivered to EHS and ATEC this week. If you haven't received them yet, be sure to pick them up in the main office.
On another note, congratulations to the winners of the Candow Art Show: Brady Venzel, Emily Hernandez Rodriguez, Tizaya Ferguson, Cage Venzel, Abby Runyon, and Olivia DiGiacomo. Way to go, guys.
The 2025 yearbook is still on sale for $65 each. There are 2 ways to order: online at yearbookforever.com or by getting an order form from the library or office and turning it into Miss Fisher paper. The April deadline is coming up.
The Kingsville Public Library is constantly hosting a wide variety of classes and events for all ages, such as technology, science, art, sewing, cooking, and more. Be sure to visit the library's website for more information if you're interested.
Lastly, today, remember to check the EHS Student Google Classroom regularly to stay updated on scholarships, career fairs, and other important opportunities. A ton of new scholarships and summer camp opportunities have been posted lately, so head over and take a look. If you have any questions, reach out to your guidance counselor.
With that being said, here's This Week in Sports with Brock, Brayden, and Blake. Take it away.
Our spring sports team is underway and putting in work. We're getting closer and closer to competition starting, but for now, here's our softball and girls track teams.
All right, I'm here with Lucy Paolillo and Eddie Lampson from the girls softball team. Coming off of a CVC Lake Division Championship last season, how do you guys plan to keep it going for this year?
You know, we lost 2 seniors last year, but we have a bunch of freshmen coming up too, so I think we're just going to roll through and hopefully keep teams not scoring very much and hitting a lot.
You got anything?
Yeah, our plan is, we've been working a lot on hitting the rise ball, and Lucy's been helping us, lots of live pitching, and we've just been getting the cadence.
What is the main goal for you guys want to improve off of from last season?
So we want to get a CVC championship again, and hopefully we make it. So we were sectional champs last year, but we didn't make it through district. So making it through district this year would be a good goal.
Same thing, yeah. Just CVC and trying to get 3 in a row.
All right. And last question for you guys. What is the team's main goal for this year?
Same thing with getting district run, and then when we go to Florida, hopefully we'll win a couple games down there and just have a strong start in our conference.
Yeah, really just beat Perry and Madison both times, secure their conference.
Sweet. Thank you guys. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
I'm here with Morgan Haywood and Maddie Crooks from the girls track team. How do you guys plan to get a shot at the CVC championship this year?
With track, it is kind of a more individualized sport, but there are times where the team definitely has to come together, and we do win some meets and tournaments like we did last year. But I really think we have a lot of good athletes that came out this year, and we did lose a couple of big hitting seniors, but I feel like a lot of us put in the work in the off season, and it's gonna show.
You got anything?
Kind of like what Morgan said, we did lose some people, but we got a lot of freshmen this year, and I think that'll definitely help us have a better chance at getting a championship.
So what underclassmen do you expect to step up this year then?
Scarlett Allenbaugh and Macy Fulkerson.
Do you have anybody?
Chloe Hall, she is a sophomore, but she already had a really good run in indoors this year, so I'm really excited about her.
All right, and the last question for you guys is what is each of your personal goals for this year?
So I was a little short of making it to state in the 800 last year, so if I can just make it to state, like in any event, honestly, I'd be happy with that.
How about you?
Same thing, try and make it to state. This would be my 3rd time going to regionals, and then I'm only a couple inches away from the school records, so that's a hope too.
Sweet. Thank you guys. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
Cheer tryouts are on the horizon. April 5th from 4 to 8 p.m. is learning material and prelims, and the next day, April 6th, is the official tryouts from 4 to 9 p.m. That's all for sports this week, so back to you guys.
Thanks, Warriors. That was great. Next, since St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner, here's Logyn Candow to tell us about some of the legendary aspects of the Irish holiday.
This coming Monday is St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is a holiday that is celebrated among many countries every year. On March 17th, in fact, it's the most celebrated holiday among a majority of countries. And there are many things associated with St. Patrick's Day, so let's dive into the lore. First up, we have the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. While the rainbow symbolizes God's promise of protection, Irish folklore says fairies would put a pot of gold at the end of each rainbow with a leprechaun to guard it. Anyone who could find a pot of gold could make a wish. The 4-leaf clover is a rare version of the common 3-leaf clover and symbolizes good luck, magical protection. In ancient legends, it is a symbol of happiness. The odds of finding a 4-leaf clover are 1 in 10,000. If you find one, hold on to it to ward off evil spirits or to see fairies waving their magical St. Patrick's Day spells. As the old Irish blessing goes, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rain fall soft upon your fields. And here's hoping you find your good luck and good fortune this St. Patrick's Day.
Scientists in China are trying to determine if a new virus strain is responsible for a pneumonia outbreak in the city of Wuhan.
The mystery virus started here in the city of Wuhan. Tonight, U.S. cases of coronavirus more than doubling.
The number of cases, the number of deaths, and the number of affected countries. WHO has been assessing this outbreak. We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Coronavirus.
5 years ago, it was announced that we were entering a global pandemic from the SARS-CoV-2 virus, the virus that causes COVID-19. Originating in a fish market in Wuhan, China, it spread to the rest of the world from tourists. Funny enough, most of us were told that we would only have a 2-week-long break from school. In hindsight, the break was much longer than 2 weeks. Schools would proceed to close for the rest of the school year and well into the next, starting March 11th, 2020. Students would then have to switch from regular in-person school to online school, likely on Google Meet or Zoom. In addition to schools, many businesses were closed as people were told to quarantine inside their homes. For a bit, the world was kind of empty. With everyone inside their houses, many places became ghost towns. Slowly but surely, some places started to reopen, like fast food places with drive-thrus or shopping centers. Of course, coming with the requirement you wear a mask. Schools would slowly start to reopen too after being online for almost a year, and students would be able to come to school masked as of January 2021. It went on like this for a while, some schools switching back and forth from online because of rising and/or dropping cases. Though, coming back to school was finally set in stone on May 10th, 2021. The COVID-19 vaccine was released to those 12 or older on that day. After people got their vaccine, the cases would drop and people would no longer have to wear their masks, including students unless they had contracted COVID recently. And that's the history of COVID for you, how the pandemic started, and how we managed to fight and come back from it. I don't want to hug up all the time, so let's head back to the desk.
For today's birthday, we have Gino Measle, and on March 16th, we have Alexander Sperduto, Michaela Spade, and Aubrey Seeley.
And a very special announcement today to wish Mr. Hill a very happy birthday. That's all for birthdays today. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching this week's EMTV.
As always, you can find the replay in the EHS Student Google Classroom or on the Edgewood Media YouTube channel.
Have a great day.
Oh yeah.